Adventure Story Adventures. Drax Fantastic here. Welcome back. As you can tell by the trees in the background and the grass, it appears that fall has arrived and that winter is quickly approaching. And I don't want to say that I'm not prepared for this, because I am. I totally am. I think we have a couple of crocs down there. I think we've got a bunch of berries that are rotting. I think these next few episodes will be all about trying not to starve this winter. We've got a nice little storage area down there that I think is fine, but needs to be bigger. And so I think in this episode, we're going to check on the berries and either build a fruit press now and start pressing out some of this stuff and storing it long term, or we will start making crocs, or we'll do a combination of both over the next couple of episodes. So like the next couple episodes are get as much food as we can, get it sealed and stored, and be ready by the first snowfall, which I'm guessing by the current look of the sky and the temperature is right around the corner. All right, so food prep for winter is what we're doing. Let's go. All right, so food prep starts with us going down into our amazing food cellar that I've got here. It's so ridiculously small. Drax, you got to put on the, there we go. I still had the overlay hidden. All right, so 1.2 years, so that's good. We've got 12 meals stored. Excellent. 85 days on this stuff, so that's also good. We can cook this down if we need to. Looks like I was smart enough to actually put some servings in here. Looks like we just need more crocs. And then we've got a day or two. So maybe we start by trying to make a fruit press. And I've been using a mod, which I don't have installed on this run, to make wine. For those of you that watch the live version of this Adventure Time, I stream on Twitch, and I have a community server. And on that community server, we have a couple of mods that allow me to like make glass bottles and make wine. And I've gone a little overboard. Some people have said I've gone overboard. I don't think I have. I don't think there can ever be enough wine. So I want to, like, at the base game level, try to fruit press some stuff out. And so I think we have everything we need here. I think we may need to make a chisel. We have a hammer. We've got an extra, doesn't need to be bronze. It can be copper. We've got a piece of fat and we've got some resin. So let's make that. Now, where are we going to put it? Here. We're going to need a bucket too. How many rooms do you make where like, this is what happens? You start like, oh, this is just going to be temporary. And before you know it, like this is it. This temporary room becomes like the full-time room, the room where you do everything. Is there even light down here? Yeah, there is. All right, good. All right, that's enough room. So let's climb our way out of here. I also said in the last playthrough that like we needed to make a small cage, which we will do. And we need to replace the large trough with a smaller trough for the chickens that we caught. And I want to make the small cage too because I want to be able to, like, when we see the rooster. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, we can do this. When we see the rooster, I want to be able to catch it and not be like, oh, we don't have the small cage on us. Let's do this right now, all right? I'm keeping track of the list of things we need to do. I hope you are as well. Oh boy. All right, so it looks like some boards and some sticks. Boards and sticks. So what did it? Boards and then, no, Drax. Oh, sticks. All right, so this is going to live with us. And then we can pull this. Let's do this here. We had an extra reed chest there. Let's put this backpack in. That'll give us a couple more spots. And then we had some traps. I think we just throw that in there for the time being. Throw this in. Probably just, let's keep the grain. We're going to feed the chickens with that. Looks like Drax was making some food before he left. Oh, not this food's not any good anymore. That's okay. We like rot around here. The server, my server, and all of Vintage Story has been updated to 1.194, which means we get sexy round barrels and a bunch of other stuff too. It's gonna mean that whatever hide we have is gonna start rotting out. And you can see some of it is already going to the rot pile. Thankfully, I think, oh God. Yeah, we're humped because, and everyone's going to have this problem. If you didn't plan ahead, you knew the patch was coming. I did a great video. I'll try to remember to link at the top of the screen here about what the changes for 1.194. But one of the big ones is that this rots. And so it's all going to go away. And normally I would try to save it, but I don't think, if I'm a betting man, we've got 3 borax, which means we have 9 borax, which is not enough. We need 20 pieces to just turn 1. We could take our fat and save some of it by turning it into hide. Like, that's not going to help us. It's so not going to help us. With the beeswax, they updated that graphic too. So unfortunately, we're just going to lose all that hide, which isn't the end of the world because it's easy to get a hold of, but oh man, like it's so much, right? So that's all going to turn to rot. So note to self, everybody, if you've got hide in your game, get in there and either, you got two choices. Watch it rot or try to save it. On the community server, I saved a bunch of it before it all went bad, but I lost. There's a picture. There's a picture in our Vintage Story community server Discord channel, and it's just like, I don't know, a couple hundred pieces rotted out. I know what you're thinking, Drax. Did you forget what you were doing? No, I didn't forget what I was doing. Totally forgot what I was doing. Yes. All right. Next one is trough. Small trough. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. Let's do this, this, and this. And I don't think we made egg catcher. What is it called? A hen box egg catcher. I like egg catcher better. So let's do 2 of these. This is pointless right now because we can't do anything because we don't have a rooster. But I think just while we're standing here, might as well do it, right? Right. This can go back in that hand. We can eat something. I think that's sort of where I was going with this. Gosh, look at that. Look at that meat. All right, now in our bags, we've got rot. That stuff, good. Should we see? We've got a hammer. If I had a hammer. And we don't have a chisel. So let's do this. Let's heat that up while we go and deal with some chickens. Right? Perfect. Oh, man. Oh, look. Even the sun. That's what I love about this game. Even the sun's beginning to show us that, like, hey, buddy, it ain't summer no more. Get ready. Get ready, pal. All right. Hi, guys. Oh, come on, Drax. Hi, guys. So we're going to take this one. I know. You're just going to knock it out. We'll put this little guy right there. Oh, boy. We'll throw some feed in there. Maybe. Oh, Drax eats one of them. And then I think we'll put these as far back as we can so that they actually will sit on them even when we run past. I'm going to just... All right. And how are these guys doing? Hi, guys. How are you? We feed them. Oh, should we feed them? That was almost all of our grass. We should have just put this one in there too, right? Okay. They're taken care of. The sun is already like the sun's already like, see ya, bro, and it's 13:25. Let's check on this. So, ooh, some of this is ready to come up. We're not gonna plant anything else this season. I don't think we have the stores for this, but I think let's wait and we'll come back and pull it all. The rise, it's too hot. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Oh, yeah, we can't, don't dilly-dally, Drax. We got to do this. X. Let's grab one of these. Come in here. Make a chisel. I've been doing iron work by hand because on the server I still don't have a windmill to do the work. But this week, all that changes as I try to build a big windmill in the water. Tune in for that. You don't realize how much time the windmill saves you until two things, right? Until you start working with iron, you're like, I don't want to do this. And then, or two, you're like, hey, I want to make like a still or whatever. And like, you got to pound out a bunch of plates. And you're like, no, I'm not pounding out plates for an hour. Let's throw that in there. Let's pick this up. What else do we need? Is that the only, looks like we've got a couple pickaxes on the wall here. And we got a scythe. Let's pick that up before I forget. I don't know. It's hot, so we gotta make something. Let's just take a look. What should we make? Oh, maybe we should make more of these. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make some more nails so we can get out of the. Even if we have nails, we're gonna need more. We need more like real chests. Our storage situation is abysmal. It's abysmal. Especially because I'm playing so much on the other server now. I get into this single player game, which I really enjoy, but I'm like, good God, we're so far behind. And I know it's because I only play 30 minutes at a time and it's once a week. And so, you know, on the community server, right, I've got ridiculous amount of hours. You know, sometimes I'm in there in the evenings, 5-6 hours. And so you can get a lot done if you're focused, which I always am focused, right? Always focused. All right. And there's nothing more, there's nothing that brings you greater peace of mind, a Zen moment, than hearing the soft noise of copper being moved around on an anvil. I don't fuck this up, Drax. Way to go. Way to go. Nope. Yeah. Nice and cool. So we can put them back in our hands. All right, let's keep the hammer. Let's grab these. I think that one of the reasons we poured those out last week is because I wanted to make more. More of these. I mean, this is ridiculous. We need a couple bigger ones too. All right, so let's look at the fruit press again. And so we need a piece of fat and a bar. I think we've got all of this. I've seen the fat. There's the fat. Oh, good. And here's the resin. Excellent. We need wood. We've got that. And we need one of these. Good. Pretty sure that's it, right? It's like, can Drax do this from memory? No, he totally cannot do it from memory. Who are we? I was just looking at it, but I can't do it. I haven't made a lot of fruit presses, to be honest with you. It's not something that I always thought. It's not always something I was like, oh, I should make this. All right, there's one. I'm tempted to make two of them. Nah, let's not. I mean, it's just right here, Drax. Could make two. We could juice stuff out twice as fast. I don't think it's going to let me grab that. Look, it's like, no. Oh, wait, can we get... Nope. We don't have a lot of copper. You know what? We're not going to make two. We're not going to make two. All right. Hang this back up. Put this in our hands so we can see. Let's put the resin and the fat away. This copper... it's still so hot. I thought I threw it in the water. I thought I threw it in the water, didn't I? Did I just pick it up too fast? Oh, Drax, that's not the right. Oh my god. Do it again, Drax. Do it again. Did I just like, I didn't wait long enough? All right, now it's better. I mean, I guess I could have just, I was just going to hang it up anyway, right? There's a lot happening on this thing. All right, sun's setting. I'm not scared of the dark. You're scared of the dark. Wood. This stays in our bag. Everything else, enough sticks. Look at that. Okay. I think we need another barrel, to be honest. Yeah. So let's do. Can Drax remember? Is it like this? I think it's the opposite. I think it's like this. Do 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 do. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's make another one, and then we speak to me about a bucket. We've got one, but that's like, I feel like we were going to let's take this one down there, and then we don't have to run it back and forth, right? A bucket is something that's pretty easy. Look at all these sexy buckets and sexy barrels. Am I the only one that thinks the new, like, 3D models look great? All right, so I want to put one of these here. Let's take this piece of dirt out, put that there. This is for, like, we're going to have a bunch more rot real soon as all that hide rots out, right? I made bottles. So let's put this barrel here. That right there. I thought I was making jugs, right? We were making jugs. Come on. Jugs, yes. All right, we made some jugs. We need to make a lot more jugs. Before we get down there pressing, let's get some of this, before it's completely dark. We need a little bit more grass. And let's just get some more jugs in the ground and some more crocks in the ground. And we need to do a bunch of we need a bunch of clay stuff getting fired, right? All right. Oh my God. Oh, this scythe is amazing. So good. We should try to pull the bees one more time too before the would it be funny if I left something over here before the winter starts? I don't think we can get 2 more batches of bees out. And then remember, you got to come and hoover all this up. How much did that give us? Plenty. Oh, it's so fast. Can't tell you. You need that in your life. All right, let's take a look at the bees over here. Oh, they're ready. They're ready. They're ready, but am I ready? That's the question. So much going on. So much going on. And we'll eat something. Tell me we've got clay. We do. Tell me we have blue clay. We have very little blue clay. I don't want to use the red clay. I don't think that's enough to... Got some crocks. I know this is the favorite part of everyone's watching, is when Drax tries to decide what he has. All right. Yeah, I don't know. We've got 2 extra bowls. Let's do, these jugs are tough, dude. Why can't we do these in 4s, right? So they hold 3 liters. We've got 8. 8 times 3 is 20. We can hold 24 liters at this point. We need to get juicing. And then what we're going to do too is that we'll use the mash that's left over to feed the I think the sheep can eat the mash. I know the pigs can for sure. Which is nice. Oh, Drax. Yes, I know. Everybody is like, Drax, you can just use the... We need to go get some blue clay now, too, it looks like. Why didn't someone say, hey, Drax, you're pretty low on blue clay? I think there's some pretty close, right? I was watching one of my friends do work, do clay work the other day, and I'm like, I'm doing it wrong. They were like, so they're doing like 2 at once. Now, granted, they were doing bowls, I think, but I highly recommend, I gotta believe, like, leave a comment on this video if you're like, Drax, I've watched you do lots of clay, and I'm not quite sure why you do it the way you do it. It's so much easier to do it this way. I mean, I watch quite a few vintage story streamers, and every time I'm always like, oh, okay. I always learn something new. Maybe not right away, but just watching someone, you know, whose brain works different than mine, because mine is very special. It's great to be able to like see them do something that you've done a million times and either do it differently, better, worse, however, but like it's always a good takeaway. Or, you know, I guess the other thing is like you watch someone and you're like, no, wait a minute, why are they doing it that way? All right, we got 2 left. Do we just, because I want to get 4 of these into the ground. I guess we'll just make, I don't think it'll be the same color in the end, right? Mm-hmm. There's a mod that does a bunch of really cool stuff with clay and coloring clay and porcelain. I think it's called Bricklayers. And I wish that we could get some of that into the main game, right? I think that should be higher on the list of like, let's color everything, right? I mean, we've already got dyes. There's already like a groundwork for it. I think somebody was saying in our Discord the other day, they were saying like, listen, it's funny the things they've prioritized and some of the stuff they've kind of just like left behind. And I was trying to think like, what do we think of the things that are kind of left behind? And I think like the dyeing of things, like that whole architecture is like in place. Why hasn't it been expanded? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we picked up grass. We got plenty. Somehow we have plenty of sticks, which is crazy to think about. And then totally have a light source out here. Seriously, Drax? What kind of 2-bit operation are you running, man? All right, let's get those fired off. All right. Oof. And then, yeah, that's Drax. Runs all the way to the other side of the world to put because he doesn't want to carry a torch. Oh, leave the door open, Drax. All right, so here we are. We're racing against time here. 15 hours. 10s, 40s. This one's 85% spoiled. 2 days, 6 days. Let's do these. That's only 18, though. Let's do these. So we'll load them in. It takes like 32 of them. And then we're going to turn. We got the barrel underneath. Make sure you got the barrel. And then always make sure. I was like, is the barrel empty? Good. I mean, the bucket? Good. Now we can squeeze. It's going to produce 10 liters of juice, right? And then you got to let it wait. You got to wait. You got to let it go through. Don't pull it immediately because then it won't juice it all out. I think you should get like a little bit of like, I think this should fill up a little bit. You get like a couple ounces here or whatever that you can kind of drink while you're waiting. All right, now you can see it's done. We'll release it. We'll pull the dry mash. And if we hover on this, it'll say crudely pressed fruit, not too appetizing. Looks good, but some animals might still eat it. All right, so we can't eat this, but we can feed it to them. It also turns into rot, which is nice. All right, then we're going to take, I don't know if we can just take these. Yeah, so we can just, right out of here. Is it filling these all the way? Yeah. 3 liters. Fresh for 5 days. I think when we put it on a shelf, it'll be fresh for longer. God, let's hope. This one only has 1 liter in it. We're going to drink that. All right. Do we have shelves? Drax? All right, let's get some shelves. This is my first time in a long time doing this without a mod, so we're gonna see just how well this works. Should we do, yeah. Do a couple of these. It's dark out here. How's the stability? Calm, thankfully, right? Not to deal with the mole men. Alright, can we... Let's move this guy here. And then we'll put these here. And these are the ones that have 3 liters. 1, 2, 3. Did I just put the ones that don't have any? Stored parish speed spot jug. Oh, it doesn't really tell you. Isn't that weird? Huh. Huh. It's so crazy. So the mod we have, like when you hover on it, it's like, hey, this is how long, this is what it's good for. So I wonder, like it's saying it's good for 5 days fresh, 3 liters red currant juice, eaten 6. So I guess we'll just decide, like, if we put it, like, I guess, will it tell me? If we put it in a barrel, it'll turn into cider. That's what we need to do. Let's do this. So can we pour this in here? Yeah. And then how many red currants do we have? We're learning together today, folks. Oh, good. We can do this one more time. All right, so let's grab this. So these are going to be end game. This is what we're going to put the whatever comes out of this barrel after we seal it. This is end game content, Drex. End game. All right, so we got 38, so we can put these in here. Squeeze again. Yeah, I don't like I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are like, Drax, this isn't long-term store. I just think it's fun too. Like it's this whole other part of the game that I haven't spent a lot of time with in the almost year I've played this game. And like, I know a lot of people probably spend a lot of time doing this. And like, for me, it's fun. It's like one more cool thing that I always knew was in the game, but I didn't spend a lot of time with. And so like, here we are, and we're just like, it's so much fun. All right, so it's in there. And then we should be able to pull the bucket and now we got 19 liters. And then if we click on this, we'll turn 19 liters of red currant wine after 7 days of sealing. Perfect. And I know everyone's like, well, wine's not very nutritious, but it lasts forever. And in a pinch, starving out. I mean, it's wine. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, so we'll take this and add it. Now we got 2 of these blocks. We're going to just eat these because they're amazing. It's also a way, I think it's also a way to, like, keep the fruit, right? All this fruit's going to go bad regardless. It just doesn't last. And are there other ways to do this? Yeah, we can bake it into pies, and we can, I don't know, we can turn it into juice. Like, I really want to juice some of it and put it on the shelf and see how long it lasts. All right, so now this is 93% spoiled. And this is good. We can do some cranberry. Like, I feel like we're going to eat this, right? I mean, we could, let's see. Let's throw this in here. It's spoiled already. Let's eat these. They'll be worth nothing. Look at it, barely moves when I'm eating it. Look, it's basically not eating anything. They're like, these are the kind of ones you like take out of the back of the refrigerator, and they're like a little wilted, but you're like, they're still probably good. Right? All right, let's throw this here. It's going to mash 10 liters. All right. Got to wait. Be patient. Don't pull it too soon. I think we need another couple barrels. What do you think? Let's grab a couple more barrels. And can Drax remember this tight? So it's down the middle, through the woods. Can they be different? Ooh, they can. Yeah, let's double down on the barrels. Oh boy. Someone stop me. And yeah, space is what we're looking for here. Space. What'd I do? 4 of them? Perfect. 2, 3, 4. All right, 10 liters of black currant juice. So, like, that's saved the juice, right? Like, it's not saying it's bad. I wonder... So, let's have this be our test. Be our test. Be our test. So, it's 5 days. And then the last bit of it, which is only a liter, we'll just drink. All right, so these ones, suitable spot for food ripening. Oh, you know what? We could do this. 18 days. So inside here, it's 8. So we're going to get 18 days out of this. I don't know. That's not as good as forever. All right, pull this, mash that, done. Let's talk to... So this is red currant. That's all the red currant we're going to do. We're going to eat the rest of these. All of this is going to get consumed by Drax. Maybe right now. I love blueberries in this game. I would do all blueberry everything. I think it's just the color that gets me, right? And then we can do some cranberry. And... No, Drax didn't make sure that I hope the barrel is empty, Drax. All right. Let that come. And in the meantime, I think we seal this. And we'll see that in 7 days, 19 liters. We're going to need a lot more. We're going to need a lot more jugs, Drax. Someone's going to be on jug duty. And then we'll pour this there. And then go, oops, got to pull that, put this in. Oops, you can pull the mash out. Fresh for 24 hours when juice turns into 10 liters. Crudely pressed fruit, not appetizing. So we can put this, so like, oh yeah. I was like, wait, did I pull it out, Drax? Damn it, Drax. Damn it. Follow your own rules, man. All right, I got a lot of barrels here. I got a lot of barrels. What happens if you can you just put those, yeah. No, that's nothing, Drax. Just turn it into rot, I would guess. See what happens. So in one of the mods, if you seal this, it turns into vinegar and some maize balls. All right. Good. There. Pull. Excellent. Now, is that all of our... Good. So we took care of all the berries. And we can do the same here. It's going to turn to 20 liters. So we need just a few more. And this, what did it say? 5 days? All right, good. I think this is a perfect place to stop, actually. And we can continue next time. Let's flip it around. With the firing of the jugs in the background, it's nice and cozy. We didn't sleep this time, which is good, actually. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think we're going to sleep. I think we're going to go right through to the next day. All right, so we did what we said we are going to do. We built a fruit press. We got the fruit taken care of before it's spoiled out. We'll take that mash and we'll feed it to. I think we're going to try to feed it to the animals. See if they'll eat it. And then next time we'll work on, I think, making the food storage a little bit better, a little more put together. Maybe we won't use the ladder. Maybe we'll build a little staircase down there, and then crock up the rest of the food, and then probably go out and try to find a little bit more food. Pull the crops. We completed the fruit press, and then more food prep for winter coming in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.